Welcome back, everybody. We're going into a Parsha video. This Parsha talk is going to be on Parshat Nitzavim. And this week is a double feature, so we'll see how this video goes. I might just merge both of these Parshas into one, or maybe we'll do two. And if we have two, lucky you. Listen, remember, all those videos that we do, all those recordings that I'm making, and everything that we do in this world is just, we want this to be here forever. We want our memories to live on. We want to create a legacy. And because nothing is going to be here once we're gone, unless we leave something. And there are many places to keep our memories. We could keep it in the house, and unfortunately I know someone who had 50 years of memories and they had a fire and everything just burned down. So the more we get to protect ourselves and put our things in places where they'll be accessible in the future, we're leaving parts of ourselves here in this world. And in the past, you had Tanoim, Amoraim. They wrote things down, and they used to say, why don't we see so many things from the Jewish heritage from the past? Because we were very learned people, and we would write everything on parchment, and parchment burns. But the ancient empires, they would write things on clay tablets. Clay tablets, if you burn them, they only become harder. They only become stronger, and that's why they have much more artifacts of the past. So when we do things in our life, we're looking forward to a legacy. We want things to remain. We want to build things. We want to build things that are going to last for a long time. We want to raise children so that our name could continue down more and more generations. The only reason we're here is because 10 generations ago, a couple got together and they got married, and they had a kid, and that kid got married. Everybody's doing something just for the species to continue, for their name to remain alive. And how many of those do we remember? They didn't have the technology. They didn't have that ability to keep themselves alive for so long. And some families, they have artifacts. They have things that their great-great-great-great-grandparents used, and it's cherished because, this is something that a actual human being found meaning in, did something purposeful with. And that's what we're trying to do with the world. So as you look into Parshat Nitzavim, Atem Nitzavim Hayoim Kolchem. You are all standing here in front of me. Like Moshe Rabbeinu says, everyone is standing. And everyone is standing here in front of me. And to think about it, all the generations stood in front of Har Sinai. We stood there, all of our neshamas were there, and we all witnessed the giving of the Torah. Moshe Rabbeinu says, I'm giving over these lessons to the people who are here now and the people who are still not here. All these lessons, I want these to continue down for generations. And that's why I'm telling you, don't do anything that is selfish, because selfishness does not continue down. Selfishness does not extend. It's just pure pleasure for the moment, and then we move on, and we may fall into regret over what we did, or it'll be lost with the past, and no one's ever going to know about it besides for your soul with whatever with the judgment that comes with it. So Nitzavim, the word Nitzavim means that we're standing straight, we're standing tall, we're standing firmly. Nitzav, right? We see the word Nitzavim as well in Parshas Vayera, right? With Avram Avinu. He sits there by his tent, and Vehine, and he sees three angels walking by. Nitzavim Olav, they're standing above him, or standing Olav for him, and he calls them into his house, and he gives them food, and he takes care of them. They wash their feet, and he realizes they are angels, and they bless him to have a child within a year. So just automatically we see this connection, how when there is Nitzavim, when there is standing firm, there is a continuation. When there is a firmness to ourselves, when we know what we stand for, this turns into a legacy. When there is a situation of Nitzavim, there will be a son coming in the future. For Avram Avinu, it was a physical idea that he brought a son into this world. Yeah, he brought a son. And so, of course, with Avram Avinu, not just a son, he has an entire nation, which is all of us. And we are keeping his legacy alive. Each and every one of us, when we learn to stand strong and tough and firm with our belief in Hashem, with our belief in His Torah that was given by Moshe Rabbeinu, and nothing has been changed ever, and we still hold these words firmly, and we will end up leaving a legacy that will last forever. Because when we stand with firmness about a certain situation, that means we have thought, and we have gone through the meaning of everything with true introspective reasoning, and we show our kids, we show the world, this is who I am, this is what I stand for, and there's nothing you could do to change me. And that's why the pasuk continues in this Parshat Nitzavim, Ki ha-mitzvah zois. This mitzvah, lo rechoka hi, it's not far, lo b'shamayim hi, it's not in the skies, it's not in the heavens, it's right here, Ki karev elecha hadavar ma'od beficha u'belvavcha la'asoisoi. It's so close to you, it's in your mouth and in your heart to do it. That's how close it is. When we look at the mitzvah and we know that it's dependent on us to fulfill them, we know that we're not just going to do things that we don't understand. We're not just going to go and follow blindly just what other people did. When we understand that people have been doing this for thousands of years, and we say, why would so many people just follow blindly? We understand that they're not doing it blindly. We understand that they're doing it because they stood firmly in this belief, and they knew the only way we could extend this beauty into the future is by having children, by building a next generation that will learn, that will see it, and will value it the same way we are. Moshe Rabbeinu stands at the end of his life, and he says, I know what the future holds. I know there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to be going through, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of struggles, a lot of problems, a lot of sin and transgressions that we'll be dealing with. And not just that, he also knew every individual, not just as a nation, but every individual is going to go through their own world of stories. Every person is going to go through their own ups and downs and their own challenges to their belief. And that's basically what all our challenges are. Every challenge that we go through is a challenge to our belief. How strong can you believe? How strong do you believe that Hashem gave you this down, and that Hashem wants you to learn the lesson of it? And we look at it, I'm so challenging. Life is so challenging. Life is not challenging. It's your belief that is challenging. And if you could prove that belief strong, and you could stand strongly and firmly on the ground and say, I don't care if I'm here, I don't care if the future doesn't see it yet. The people are not even here yet. I'm doing it for the everlasting legacy of Avraham Avinu. I'm doing it for the everlasting legacy of Hashem's name, because it's going to remain here forever, and His name is going to be known to everyone. We go through challenges, and sometimes we tell ourselves, I could just go and live my life. It's going to be so much more peaceful when I just do whatever I want. And we see it as well in the Torah this week. Keep rishrirus libi elech. I'm just going to go with the will of my heart, and with the direction that my heart guides me. And because it's like I've tried so hard, I've been sticking to my belief as much as I can, and I've been trying and grinding and believing, and guess what? I'm still going through the same old results. I'm trying, and I'm really trying hard. I'm working on my weaknesses, on my struggles, on my addictions. I'm trying to see Hashem through it, and nothing. I can't do it. I can't. And people are struggling with health, and I tried every doctor. People are struggling with financials. I've tried all of my talents. They're just not working out. I've tried all of my resources. I've reached out to friends. I've reached out to people. I've sent my resume, and I keep on getting turned down once, twice, again and again, and nothing. And at some point, it's like I give up. Why should I continue this? When we look into the Torah, we say Atam Nitzavim. We see those words that were said thousands of years ago, 3,000 years ago, and they still resonate today to our day, our current life right now. You, wherever you are, no matter where you are, if it's me sitting here, if it's you sitting at home in your car, listening to this in 100 years from now, I don't care when it is. Those words still ring true today. If you stand firmly and you believe and you say, I am here because Hashem put me down in this world, and there's a belief that my father saw from his father and his from his. And I'm going to stick to those because there's meaning. there's depth, and there's a Hashem behind it. There's a Hashem who gave us these rules. And it's not just, oh, Hashem gave me those rules, explain it a little bit more, I'll explain it. Hashem gave us rules, and if you follow it, you see clearly, even if you follow only one of them, follow the thing, love your neighbor, right? Be friendly, be kind to another person. That itself changes the world. Be honor your parents. And just any one of the mitzvahs in the Torah is perfectly calculated for you to have a good life. Yes, we want to give up. We want to say, I'm just going to live with my own freedom, my free will, and just go and do whatever we want. But the Torah clearly goes through a whole bunch of values, and the world is coming to understand that those values are actually the ones that keep a society going, that keep people healthy, that they keep on building, and the legacy continues. And the more and more the world is going to wake up to this, it's slowly the world is going to see Hashem. So we were born into this nation, and we are the people who go through the stories. We're not just the people who read the stories about some other nation going through the desert. No, it was our struggle. We went through this struggle in the desert, and we are the ones who made it out. And we are the ones who are still here today. Yeah, other nations read the Torah and they're like, wow, look at that. Look at the power of resilience. They went through the desert, they had snakes, and they had scorpions, and everything was just going wrong, and they made it to the promised land. We could do it too. But we are those people. We are the ones who went through all of that. So, Nitzavim, you guys are all standing here. You're firm. Stay firm with your belief. Stay firm with your emunah, because it's not far. It's right here. Because emunah is not about reaching something in the future, trying to climb a mountain and making it to the top and getting there. It's about this minute, right now. It's just as quick as you could say a word. It's just as quick as you could feel a feeling. It's right now. It's this moment. And this moment, you're going through a challenge. Look at it and say, this moment I will be strong. This moment I will stand strong, and I'll prevail. This is Parshat Nitzavim. Mi'etz Hashem, we'll be making another one for Vayelech. And have a wonderful, wonderful Shabbos. Looking forward to getting to know some of you, and all of you. Why not? And wherever you are, whenever you listen to this, I really wish you a good life, and strength and courage throughout every challenge that you face, throughout every hardship that you may encounter. I want you to always remember Hashem is here. He's been here throughout all of history, and Am Yisrael Chai. We live on because we have this emunah, and thank you for being part of our beautiful nation. Because with your hard work, we make it through another generation, and our kids will see your example, and they will continue it for us. They will continue it, and our legacy will live on. So even if you're not remembered, even if your name seems to have gotten lost in 10 generations from now, know that your hard work today, your resilience to your emunah are the seeds for the future. So thank you. Keep it up. Keep it going, and be well. Stay happy. Be well. Have fun.